Even today, the shadow of slavery hangs over us. It's a stain on human history, a story of unimaginable cruelty and injustice. For centuries, millions of Africans were forcibly removed from their homes. They were shipped across the Atlantic in horrific conditions, treated as less than human. The legacy of this crime echoes through generations. It's reflected in ongoing racial discrimination and the struggles faced by Black communities worldwide. To understand the present, we must confront the past. We must delve into the origins of the transatlantic slave trade, a story that began long before ships arrived on Africa's shores. Before the 15th century, Africa was a continent of immense diversity and wealth. Great empires rose and fell, leaving behind breathtaking monuments and centers of learning. From the bustling cities of the Sahel to the kingdoms of southern Africa, trade flourished. Gold, salt, ivory, and spices flowed along ancient routes, connecting people and cultures. Art, music, and storytelling thrived, reflecting the unique identities of Africa's many peoples. This was not a continent waiting to be discovered. It was a land of innovation, spirituality, and vibrant life. The arrival of the Portuguese in the 15th century marked a turning point in Africa's history. Driven by a thirst for gold and new trade routes, Prince Henry the Navigator spearheaded Portuguese exploration down the African coast. Early expeditions focused on establishing trading posts and securing access to valuable resources. The Portuguese encountered sophisticated societies and complex trading networks. However, their desire for profit soon outweighed any respect for the people they encountered. They began to see Africa as a source of something else entirely: human beings. Section 4. A trade in human cargo. The Portuguese began by capturing Africans in raids along the coast. These early captives were shipped back to Europe, marking the beginning of the transatlantic slave trade. The demand for labor on sugar plantations in the Americas grew rapidly. The Portuguese, followed by other European powers, saw an opportunity for immense profit. They established fortified trading posts along the African coast, transforming them into centers for the trade in human beings. The horrors of these early voyages are difficult to comprehend. Chained in cramped, unsanitary conditions, many Africans perished at sea, their suffering a testament to human greed. Section 5. Scars on the Soul of Africa. The transatlantic slave trade left an indelible mark on Africa. It decimated populations, fueled conflicts, and eroded trust between communities. The trade also had a profound cultural and economic impact. The loss of generations of young people disrupted social structures and traditional ways of life. The influx of European goods created dependencies that undermined local economies. The trade in human beings left deep scars on the soul of Africa, scars that continue to impact the continent today. In the episodes that follow, we will explore the complex dynamics of this dark chapter in human history. We will examine the role of European powers, the complicity of some African rulers, and the resilience and resistance of those who fought against the trade in human beings.